That's
Yeah,
great.
there's been a lot of love out there. It's really great. And we appreciate all the love from all the fans out there.
Oh, for sure. And I think it's mostly because Mel's cute, but that's okay. She still has a couple of stalker
thanks,
fans.
guys.
No
stalker.
objection.
I mean, there was a bit in the past few episodes where my voice was quite deep. Thanks for
Sultry.
sticking through it, you know?
Yeah, it's sultry. That's all. It's just sultry.
No, I think Thurman's voice went deep on a couple of episodes too. I was like, wow, was I smoking that night?
That's
or
whiskey.
drinking that night?
Yeah.
That was
The answer is yes.
You went deep Batman on a couple episodes.
deep Batman, yeah.
My name is Batman. I'm a dwarf.
Not to get to it, but we have a couple cold opens. I think we're gonna let's
do
Will's back. Will and Buzz on.
Yay.
So
Welcome.
let's play the cold open from their last episode, and then we'll play the cold open from this new episode.
Cool.
Awesome.
On the last episode of the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast,
Purple worm, purple worm.
the Fellowship was transported to the Earth Elemental Plane.
Family, we're going to travel. Hold hands and form a circle.
Everybody touch above the bed, please. Above the bed.
Pick up your trash. We're leaving.
Where they faced a mythic beast. It does 3 hits. It just bam, bam, bam.
72 points.
And it ended with a mythic hit.
Natural 20.
Welcome.
A critical hit confirmed. Brought to you by Emerald Knights.
Head. Skull pierced death.
Nice.
What? Skull pierce death?
Yes.
What? Then they found the reason why they were transported there.
Because I didn't give you the love story that you needed, Spencer.
Well, I can because we have an astro loop.
One of the severed 6.
He does look like that.
Oh, I don't like that evil guy.
Welcome.
In 4 of the elemental planes.
And then explodes into a brilliant burst of pharasmic sunset, and it just washes over him, and he shields his face.
Viv, let me ask you this.
It's the creepy angel guy.
Do you, nothing?
What happened?
Hey, Viv,
That's
do you
the
do
one.
more than 1 hit point of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Was that literally all that was
there it is. I love it.
I want you all to thank Viv for saving the night.
Yeah.
Let's pop a drink.
Viva!
And this is where we start this episode. Whoa. That's amazing.
That was the day.
That was,
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
That's not long ago. It was like, what, 2 weeks ago?
So that kind of catches us up with that episode. And then we have another cold open to catch us up with this episode. And Will and Buzz on. I'm not sure if you know any of this.
All right. I've heard rumors and whisperings, but I have no idea what actually happened. So this will be interesting to see.
Pay
Yeah.
attention, nerds.
You as players, I guess we'll metagame it. You'll know what it is. On the last episode of the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast.
As the ring on Orok's finger starts to glow. Here we go, family. Close your eyes. Now. And we flash out, or wherever the ring is going to take us.
The Fellowship traveled from the Earth Elemental Plane to the Plane of Air.
Well, okay, the elemental plane of air is nearly an unmanageable, large expanse of open skies filled with churning air current, drifting clouds, and towering thunderheads.
Everyone blow on it.
Where they encountered significant resistance.
It's like Aladdin on crack.
I've seen Avatar: Lost Airbender,
Outsiders to the plane, the residents wanted to know what they were doing.
and it looks like the top of Agrabah.
But there seems to be 48 Genie coming at you guys.
Oh no.
48.
How many? 48?
Mel had a suitor. I think that your friends have killed my friend, who is trying to get your friend here. And Thurman's claim to fame preceded him. You have 2 hands. The prophecy clearly says only 0 hands. I will have to keep my eye on you.
I want to see my friends again.
Yes, they're listening at the door. They've heard everything we've said. And that's where we begin this week's episode. Welcome to the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast.
You guys can comment on the episode that's coming out right now that you guys are listening to on Facebook.
Don't forget to subscribe and like our Facebook. Listen to us on iTunes and Spotify, the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast. Thank you very much for that plug. Okay, here we go. Let's begin the game.
Well, that's just fucked up.
Well, What can you expect?
That was amazing.
We're the loaded dice rollers.
We talked a lot in that last episode.
Yes, we did.
I was gonna say, I was listening. It's like, so they went. What happened? Yeah.
All I just remember is my voice constantly just spewing out of the entire episode.
I loved it.
You were riffing.
I thought it was great.
It was, yeah, you
I
were in
was
the
like,
zone,
let's
man.
go.
She was freestyle.
I was.
We were trying to sell Babalu like this really, really bad stuff.
Babalu really liked Viv. She's big and she's strong and she's very, very feminine.
I don't believe
Crabgrass or
anything you're
something
saying,
like
but
that,
I
right?
really, really like those muscles. I like your axe. You know what I'm saying?
I still won't give you the love story you need, Spencer.
I'm not gonna write you a love song.
Don't you want to stick around and have little genie
Ask
babies?
for it. I mean, they would what color would they be? They would be like a nice, like maroon.
They'd be like a brown-green blend with, they'd be like a light,
Or they
like
could
a,
be like a lighter.
So do they pop out like already in a lamp, or do you have to like? Is that like their starter home? Do you have like to find a lamp for
they're
them
like
first?
Pokemon where they have to evolve.
That sounds like a difficult labor, a very difficult labor, if they're coming out in lamps.
the Gene are great. They're honestly really cool classes for a lot of different paths, but you know, you just don't see them very much.
Yeah, but they're very tricky and they like to manipulate.
Chaotic.
So that's what I'm worried about. A little bit.
Yeah. Of course, like
Yeah.
us.
Very chaotic.
They also like to open up in musical numbers every so often, but not in a long time.
Only in
I
Bollywood.
did
Right.
Bollywood.
Aladdin.
Anyway, I know we're on the air elemental plane, but we should probably stop blowing so much of it. So, what's going on?
You know what? That's what we missed. We really missed the dad jokes last week. Really, I mean,
Out of all the dads here,
The one who doesn't have any children.
But like, okay, so Viv took over and took the diplomatic skills somehow from Uncle Walrus. I'm not sure
I'm
how that happened.
surprisingly pretty diplomatic.
Right. He
For
just
some
literally
reason.
dug you, and then you just talked your way in there. He wanted to talk to Thurman because he had one hand. He was worried about him being the messenger of doom. But then he was cool with him, and we stayed the night, and now we're ready to go find this negative thing that the ring sent us to, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that they know about as well. Yeah.
yeah, no, we gotta go. We're going right into battle, and maybe we can take some of these guys with us. That'd be cool.
That's great.
So, okay, so the battle hasn't actually happened yet. You
Not
guys
with
just
that
saw
guy.
like an entire like wing of
yeah,
genies
so
coming
there's,
in.
There's been a boss character on every one of these planes, and we have not, which is usually a severed, was it 6 or 7?
It's a severed 6.
Severed 6.
I
I
think
can't remember that number.
taken care of.
We took
Right.
two.
Taken care of. One's
Right.
in the soul gem that Walrus
Right.
has. One
Yes.
we killed, and then one we don't know if we killed or
That's
not.
good recollection.
Yeah, we don't
He
know.
might
about
have
that one.
gone back to the phylactery, and then we
Or
gotta
maybe
go.
that was the second one. So
I think we
have
were like,
4 to
oh,
go.
let's keep going.
But how many rings do we have left? Because I mean, we were gonna use Viv's ring or something, and then you used my ring. It was a little confusing.
You just, you mean like
Yeah,
wishes or
we
rings?
tried to use my ring, and then Walrus used his instead
Oh,
when
yeah, I
we
forgot
were
about those.
teleporting. So
yeah, we're 2 elements
I
down.
don't. Actually, Uncle
Yeah, we
Walrus
have 4
has my
four
ring.
rings, I think.
Yeah, so we got 4 planar focus rings, where basically are like locators, and they use the astrolabe to
Astrolube.
use those rings to take it. Right?
That is the
Correct
correct
Confusing. Come on,
pronunciation.
listen, we're doing time and space travel and planar travel. Come on, it's got to be complicated, or it wouldn't be fun.
That's true.
That's true. So we switched the map for those that are listening.
Oh, that's cool.
Back
Thanks,
to the
man.
palace. You guys are in the palace. And
Look at Little's gins.
What are those sounds?
yeah, we're playing good, cool music.
Cool.
What we got.
What is that? What's the thing with the knives in front? That doesn't look friendly.
Well,
Looks
it's
like
just-
gin.
he's a genie. Sorry, just
He's a
everybody
cook.
disappeared.
Those are
Yeah.
just
Those are utensils.
What are you
Oh,
looking
I see.
for
He's
for
like an
dinner?
elephant.
But
He's
you
like,
guys- You guys sleep comfortably in your room, and
nice.
in the middle of the night, you get a knock from the outer wall
As they do.
outside the.
They're just drunk coming in after hours.
Yeah, they just went real hard.
I'm gonna wake them up. My roommates are gonna be so fucking pissed, man. Orok, do you hear that? What is that noise? Viv, Walrus, wake up.
Whoa.
I don't know if you need to wake everybody up because the spellcasters need to sleep, Tom. So maybe you're sleeping.
Very inconsiderate of you.
I'm going back to bed.
Okay. Well, then I wake up and then I try and grab whatever cup nearby and try and throw it at the window where all the noises come from.
You hear scratching at the window.
Shut up. I grab a cup and throw it.
Two guys are really f***ed up out there. Where you went, you're toast. You're completely wasted.
You forgot to throw the booze as well.
You Jenny.
No, wait, no, that's too loud. It's too
That
loud.
was good. Cup is empty. Throw more booze.
Shut up or I'll throw my axe at you.
Buzzon, do you have teleport or dimension door?
He does not.
Okay.
I get up and then I walk over to wherever he is. Is there like a latch or a door?
Oh yeah,
or do I just hear
the
him?
window's latched.
Okay, so then I get my axe and I'm going to break the latch.
Why didn't you just open the latch?
She could have opened
I'm
it.
tired. He woke me up. Him
She's
coming
grumpy.
in.
Nothing that can't be solved with the right size hammer.
No.
She breaks it.
Oh,
Yeah, roll a 20. See how much damage you do to the latch.
I would love to. 6.
What's your bonus to the?
They're my whiskey dice.
And how much damage do you do to the latch? Just give me a general.
Plus 31.
Oh yeah, windows have a +1 hardness, so when you hit the latch, you break the window.
I don't care. I push the window open and I literally just go back
Buzz, I
to
told
my
you
bed.
you shouldn't be so loud. You woke him up.
So buzz on and
You stop talking.
and we'll sneak
or I will
in.
push you out of the window.
I am already out window.
They're hiccuping.
Y'all still want to party? Hey.
Hey, you're good friend. You know that?
And he just passes out. He just clunks right on the ground. And so you guys sleep through the night. Buzz on and Jenny are there. And you wake up the next morning and you hear a very busy sort of scurrying around. Since the window's broken too, you look outside and you see like it's gotten very dark.
Here we go.
Like the sky, and you can't quite tell what's happening.
I'm gonna cast status on everybody just to get that out of the way in the first part of the morning.
Yeah,
So does that improve our status, or is that just like giving a status?
It's basically like a low jack on all you guys, so I know where you are if you're on the
Interesting.
same plane. Yeah.
I like that primal low jack.
That's my new indie punk band.
Primal
Jenny that's
Well.
back? But Buzz on apologizes. Hey, a fellowship is something crazy. Listen, man. I'm really sorry that we weren't here for the past, I don't know how many hours or days you guys been here, but I had to bring back you, Jenny, to Elysium. We had to get some refill from our beer.
We had important business. And he looks out the window. He sees it's dark. What time did we get back last night? And anyway, we had important business to take care of. It's all good now.
It's all good. We restocked your little tanker with some new beer, man. It's a little powerful, man. We upgraded from that light shit you had before, man.
That place was amazing. Does everybody who's like a sense level get to go there? Is there like,
yeah, you'll be there someday, man.
I have to do my best. I have to get back to this.
Hey, just so you know, man, the beer in your tanker now is called Ice Elysium. Ice Elysium. A little bit stronger than we had before.
So,
man.
do you guys drink all day long, every day?
As opposed to what?
Hey, Jenny, just so you know, that stuff's pretty strong. It's going to give you some more bonuses in battle.
Really?
Little metagaming. But
I cannot wait to try it out.
Well, it's a little tougher, man. It's going to be hard for you to resist, just so you know.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, Ron?
Hey, what's up, Brett?
Hey, Ron.
Hey.
Oh my
brother.
goodness.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Wow.
Oh, that's Ron.
Well, that's like an all-star crew here. Oh, my God.
Oh, we have 2 Barrises. Yeah.
All right.
Ron, maybe you know this from past games. You just popped in at the right time. So they went to Elysium, 2 of them. Do you know much about Elysium, or do you want me to take that over?
Man, you put me, you know what? This is all.
I do. Yeah, but it's up to you.
That was great. I
Brett knows.
got this drink here. And,
How much do you know about Elysium? Let's test you.
I came here to listen to some great character voices.
Yeah.
And some wonderful gameplay. And,
Wow.
I had no idea I was going to be quizzed. Nice.
Yeah, Brett, if you know a lot about Elysium, you could explain what it is.
Oh, yeah, I'll cheat here and kind of read what I have on the internet here.
Right, you can
Or
read
you
just
can read
what's
it
on
off-
screen.
Off the screen.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. I still can read it there too. But I mean, long story short, when you look at it, the plain of Elysium is a riot of untouched wilderness, ranging from wild forest to foam-peaked seas to impossibly high mountains, interspread with hard-to-reach green valleys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A lot of uninhibited love, art, and expression is here. A lot of folk that are just kind and fun and just want to have a good time. And I brought you to a cool spot, Jenny. It's kind of hidden a little bit. It's a little VIP club called the Caden Room. And we got in because we know the password. You know,
it's good.
That's where I got you.
It's good to know the right people.
Yeah,
What's the
absolutely.
password?
Oh man, do you worship King Caitlin?
No.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Jenny forgot anyway. He's wasted, so don't bother asking me.
It's all right. And Jenny puts his arm around Buzz on. I know this guy. This guy is good.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a good guy.
Yeah. Well, anyways, his drunken god lives there too. He's right around the corner. You know, hopefully one day he'll get to meet him if you just.
I was hoping he'd stop. I was hoping he'd stop in and I could buy him a drink, but without Patron, it did not happen.
Yeah, I hate to see some other champions first, man. But hey,
yeah, it's okay. I understand. I'm new here. It's all good things in time.
Oh yeah, he's got his eyes on you. You're doing well. You're doing
nice.
Well.
You guys get back, and he takes you to the plane of air because he kind of knows where things are. And you got to this palace, and you were super wasted, but you've seen the promised land of heroes, and now it's kind of ruined for you. The rest of reality, literally. If you could be one place, Elysium. And so you guys found your way to the palace that was floating in the air, and you snuck in through the window. Well, Viv broke the window, and you snuck in. You spent the night, and then
snuck in.
Yeah, you wake up, and there's darkness, and you hear running, scurrying around the entire palace because there's a storm.
Oh, just that.
There's a storm.
There's just a tornado of death waiting outside the door.
It is like a fire and ice and lightning tornado, and
with lava. It's like a lava whirlpool.
For all of our listeners who cannot see a visual, I mean, maybe Spencer will make us a thumbnail or something.
It's like
this,
Satan went to Oklahoma, basically.
That's a good description.
It was just the way that you brought it in, because like we're seeing like you know this little tavern-ish area. He's like, so a storm comes in, and then he just softly drags over this giant tornado on top of it, so we can't even see what's inside.
It's full of it's hailing bricks. It's got lightning. It's raining acid. There's fire in the middle of it, and it seems to be like maybe an uncommon occurrence in the plane.
Yeah, really.
Kurt rolled a 100 for weather, and
there you go.
We're giving it to you.
Oh, that's where it is.
Sometimes it hellstorms, guys. Sometimes it hellstorms.
Thanks. Well, you're
welcome.
welcome.
We're up in the sky, right?
If anybody can make a check on this,
you know what? Maybe we got. You know what? We should just wait.
Yeah, this
tomorrow.
would be a nature check.
Let's just bunker and let's just stay home today.
Perfect. Let's do that.
It's a legendary check, by the way. It's a 40.
Some legendary and planular lore. So let me.
Maybe
jumps
it's
up.
more suited for
what
nature.
What the hell's going on? And looks out the window and,
it is
and
hell.
looks around. What is he?
Kurt, you could probably do this one. By the way.
I just rolled a 19.
I got a 22
Was it
in
nature check?
You rolled a natural 20 on plane check?
No, a 19 with planular lore, which I'm legendary on, and I have a plus 30. So
Oh
it's
Jesus. Okay. Well, you're going to start for that, Kurt. You might be able to
roll a
start.
nature
Kurt,
check?
what's your
nature check?
plus on nature?
My nature is plus 25.
Mine's
so
21. I could also try.
You could roll.
Yeah, mine's 22 also. Yeah.
That's an 8 plus 25.
Everybody
so
roll.
I'm 33.
A 10, so
30
I got a
33?
31.
33, 31. There you go. We're
Okay,
about the same.
yeah, it's a legendary fact.
I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20.
Hey! Okay.
You thought of it faster than us. I mean, we're orcs. So.
And Ron, we do deficit stars in this game. I know you never do that, but so Walrus Jonathan there started out with 3 stars, and you just added to that. That's 4, just starting out the game.
Yay! That's 4 stars.
Wow.
You do what kind of stars? So you
carry
use
over.
star cards and Zoom calls, right? Is that how it works?
Star cards and Zoom calls.
It's incredible. Everyone should have their own deck, shouldn't they? Their own star
should.
deck.
Get your
We
own
should.
star deck.
We should.
Yeah.
Your own starter cards. If you
So
will.
Kurt, you got 33. Mel, what'd you get total?
31.
Okay, it's a 40 check. Tom, I already gave you a star.
Well, I rolled- yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
nice
rolled
job,
for
you
some
guys.
good
This is a legendary thing that's happening out there. Legendary.
Legendary.
No, but he rolled a 20. I mean, a 20 is a success.
And that 20 would get you at will if you want to start.
No,
And by the
really.
way, Spence,
I'm
with the 20, it actually the total roll is 42. So
You already nailed it. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, good.
Nailed
Great
it.
job. So you
what is
realize
this?
what's happening outside is a very unnatural storm, but
It's guys, what's happening outside is a very unnatural storm.
Wow. So good.
That deserves a star. That's a good character voice there. That's pretty good.
Thanks, Ron Barris. I'll take it.
That was Uncle Walrus of the Wilderness.
Nice, thanks. Excellent.
You think it's a very special event that probably has 3 waves?
Now, if I had to guess, it's a very special event that probably, not definitely, but most likely definitely, because of where I'm getting this information, it's got 3 waves, or possibly more, actually.
So wait, there's going to be 2 more of these?
Yes.
It's going to get better.
Oh no, this
worse.
gets way better. Let me segue and tell you where this is going.
The genies are all freaking out. And, you know, it's very rare, but this happens every once in a while. So, Ron, do you have any dice with you? You didn't bring any dice to the game?
I'm sorry. I just came to watch and observe it. Thank you for listening and asking if I have dice. That was excellent.
So DM, we're going to break out the door and look for Babalu. I mean, we're not going to stay in our little room.
Well, no, because the druid, he rolls a D10 and tells me what that is.
I'm rolling a D10?
Yeah.
5.
5, 6. Bolts of lightning. Severe bolts of lightning strike the entire palace.
Right, so I think
Good
the first
thing
thing that's
we're
going to happen
inside.
is we're going to get a lot of lightning.
So
I'm sure it's grounded up here.
yeah, so
Hey.
first strike, it just hits the palace and just wrecks the entire top floor. You just hear it shatter, like the entire top
Nice.
floor, and it's breaching the floor that you're on, by the way.
How many floors are here?
2.
And we're on number 2.
Yeah, it already took out the towers as it kind of came in. The 2
Oh
significant...
boy, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not going to be good for the insurance claim. That's for sure.
You just hear the whole floor go away.
Okay, so that was the first wave, everybody. I want to tell you this is going to get better, but I'd really be lying to you in that case. So,
Thanks.
I feel like that's not fair to do. I think I should manage expectations appropriately.
You guys have a round to do something. You're still in your room.
Okay. Well, and the ceiling got ripped off.
Thurman's going to cast a heightened haste on the group, which allows me to get all 6 of us, or all the whole group.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Okay.
All right, it gives us an extra. It gives you an extra stride or attack action.
Great. So you do that. Anybody else?
These are all environmental effects, right? Like this isn't like a.
Well, you don't know. From what Walrus has said, it seems like a very hazardous natural occurrence.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep loose and free just in case anybody in case masonry comes down or something like that. Then I can. I'm
Okay, it definitely comes down. What are you doing?
I mean, if somebody gets trapped, then I will be able to liberate them, as is my leisure domain.
Okay, you see at one of the
He said,
big,
I think.
what you see one of the big beams that hold your room together start to kind of cave in. What do you do?
Let's get out of this room. Let's get out of here if we can. Like
Should we
maybe
get out
get
of there
into a more
hastily?
central structure.
I walk out of the room.
We all get out of the room, Spence. Like I said, we're not going to stay in this little tiny room.
Okay, so you guys go out.
Did we sleep on beds?
Not really. They provided like air mattresses.
Air mattresses.
Oh no!
Yeah,
It writes itself.
so good.
Oh man,
We'll
love
see
it.
how I can avoid
Oh
that.
my god. My
We'll
only
love it.
regret is that I didn't beat you to the punch on that one. That was
Hey,
great.
if you're asking for actions, by the way, Spence, I'm gonna cast Airwalk on myself just in case the floor gets ripped out and we start falling to our deaths. So
What gives you that idea?
Well, so here's the thing,
Yeah,
Uncle Walrus.
right.
We'll be falling. We're never actually gonna hit anything in
no,
theory.
but we could
so-
fall forever. So
Yeah, but we wouldn't
I
hit
don't
anything,
like
so we wouldn't
that.
die.
Remember
but
the
there are,
last
like,
guy that joined our campaign? I don't know. We don't know where he is.
Yeah,
That's
he's
pretty
still
much the same concept of falling through.
Viv brings up an excellent point, and that person's basically fallen forever. So, and by the way, there are things floating around in this plane, as Thurman can tell anybody. So if the gravity decides to kick in at that moment, after we've been falling for thousands of days, probably not going to end too well for us. So if you can boast yourself, if the floor goes out from underneath us, we want to be able to manage that.
Walrus,
So-
we need to find Babalu. He will know what to do.
Right. Well, let me tell you about the next wave. And that would be
He looks expensively at Spencer.
yeah, and Ron, pick a number 1 to 10.
A 1 to 10. I just think that Eugenie should be celebrating the fact that he can leave at any moment and be drinking.
Beer.
I don't know, a flask or something.
I mean,
got an
that's
angel
true.
with
I
him.
mean, I could be there, but I've also come to care about these guys. So, maybe I'll see what I
Sometimes
can
an angel's
do.
not enough. Sometimes you need like direct intervention from the deity itself to let you know that this is time to celebrate. This could be the end.
He would, but he's
so
drunk.
We're almost there.
time
It's
for
almost-
shots,
we're
bro.
almost done.
If you need some liquid courage, Jen, you could always take a swig, man. You could always-
I'll take 9, Spencer, because 9 is
Okay, very
symbolic.
good. I like that.
numerology, friend of a cycle.
Oh God.
What's this called? Poison
death.
Miss Masma. It's like plasma. Oh, melasma. Poison melasma.
Miasma.
Yeah.
Miasma?
Is it? No, there's no I in it. Just melasma.
Okay.
Poisonous mist rolls forth, covering the entire palace for a round. Creatures within the mist, which I think you guys are still okay. Yeah, I think you guys are still okay because for the most part, you moved out of the room with the broken window, and you probably shut that door, and you're in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're.
But you see this mist kind of like coming through certain cracks and stuff of the thing. You see a couple of the genies like choking on it, and they're like rolling out, and you heard screams on the outside of the palace. It's true chaos.
Okay, that's wave 2. That's probably the poisonous mists.
It's a poisonous,
Step
icy
away
fire
from
lightning
the
tornado.
mist.
Don't breathe that mist. It's not going to be a good day for you if you do it. So, I mean,
Let's
Exhibit
move
A,
away.
and I'll point to one of the genies like choking with their eyes bulging out, like that scene from Total Recall.
Yeah.
Seen too many movies.
We got to get moving, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get out of here.
Where do you guys go?
Well, I think we should try to find Babalu. Someone suggested that, and it's a very good
Is there
suggestion.
anything in the hallway?
I mean,
Like
just if you see
furniture
an
or
occasional
plants?
panicked genie running by you, it's not uncommon. Like
We should see if we can find somewhere like a central stronghold that we can hole up in until this blows over.
I'm gonna.
there's some doors next to you. You guys could go outside.
Yeah.
Hold on, I do want
Yeah?
to say, Spencer, as some of the denizens of the area running by,
Yeah.
we warn them. Don't breathe the mists. Don't shield yourself. Don't breathe too deep. Careful. Wave 3's coming. I can't even tell you what that is yet. It's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be equally as terrible.
Thank you.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change into a red dragon.
In the hallway, how big are you?
I'm huge. Can I fit?
How big is huge? 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you change.
But I'm gonna want to get out of here. No, I'm going red. I'm going fire because I'm feeling there's fire coming, and I want the resistance.
Hey,
Change.
Kurt, I don't want to distract you, but the last time I played in a game with you online, you turned into Red Dragon as well. So is this your only trick?
He's a one dragon
into a
pony.
worm
I was
once.
actually just researching which dragon I wanted to be. I was like, I don't know.
I mean, you were a druid too. That's that kind
Black, red.
He turned into a worm.
Did last week. So,
Purple worm.
The thing is, like, the red dragon has range on it. Actually, I could do a phoenix if you want, just to mix it up, and
No,
it's
it's fine.
crazy like that. But the phoenix only has an aura. It
Should
doesn't
we
have any
wait
range.
until we see what 3 is? Because if you're too big in something, it's going to be easier for it
Probably
to
for the
damage
best.
to you.
Just to
No,
weather the
I
storm.
think I'll be okay in this. I can creep around in here and chill for a while. I think that it's not a bad thing to be a red dragon. Just
All right,
saying.
Ron, we've had a 9 and we've had a 5. So what happens next?
well, let's be like Tesla. Either go 3 or 6. Let's go 6.
6.
So Tesla believes the universe only is 3 numbers. You can actually master the universe with 3 numbers: 3, 6, and 9.
I love it. So a collapse happens at the upper floor as you hear severe bolts come down on the entire place. You hear Genie's dying. Sheer hell breaks out.
Oh man! Wait, so what weather
Genie,
condition
not
is
you,
this, Spencer?
Jenny. Okay.
Yeah, not you,
I was
Jenny.
like, wait. What?
And the entire floor just collapses on you guys. So make a DC 32 reflex save.
32 reflex save?
Yeah, remember the top layers have already been removed of the palace. So this is like the next.
Oh,
So-
I really wish I didn't have to burn my reroll that soon.
It's 38 good enough?
32, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
yeah, I mean, I got a 37.
Somehow Kurt's this big and he
What's
misses
the
all
roll?
the debris.
It's a reflex save.
I'm shrouding them with my wings, and I'm gonna try and hold the debris off the top of them if I can. If there's an aid for a +1.
Anybody fail that?
No,
What
Brett,
was
I
the- what
rolled
do
a
we have to
9
hit?
and I have a +27, so.
That's a great aid, Kurt.
Yeah,
Great aid,
33.
Orok.
33? You guys all made it. You're tough. The genies aren't as tough though. The whole place collapses. And
Might
Can we
have
try
to
and
bail out
help
of here.
grab one of the genes while
you
genes
do.
while
You
they're-
try it, and it just gets crushed under this brick.
Oh, so dramatic. Oh, there it comes.
It's your round, and the storm is just like full force.
Well, that was the 3rd wave. There really shouldn't be any more waves by my estimation, but it sounds like there potentially might be some more fallout from this.
All right. Does anybody want to jump on me? Because we might have to fly soon. I can cast fly on somebody. I can do Viv or Uncle Walrus.
I mean, if
I've got
if
airwalk,
people
so-
that are able to like go on themselves, I'll just jump onto you.
Does the building?
Get them out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Viv, and she can be a battle rider on the top.
Or I can hang onto the tail and have my axe.
You can
and,
do
like, just
whatever
kind of
you
fly.
want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
You have your own dragon.
I can lift you, Jenny. You, Jenny, man. Tell me what.
Does the building look like it's like maintaining it all, or is it just like completely coming down?
Oh yeah, just the bottom floor.
Like, is there any part of this structure that looks like it's going to survive?
Just the bottom floor is left, and it's all like rubble from the upper.
We're gonna have to.
So why
Guys,
don't we
we're
just
gonna have
go
to bail
down?
out. Hurry up.
Why don't we just go downstairs and wait for the storm to pass?
The storm is.
Cause that's not fun.
We have a
I'm about
cyclone
to
of
ride a
death coming
dragon.
here.
You, Jenny, don't take this from me.
Thurman's going to shut his eyes and concentrate for a minute, and he's going to use sending and try to contact Babalu.
Oh yeah, you try and contact Babalu.
Babalu.
It's
You
on
don't-
hold.
The
You don't hear
castle's
much.
coming down. Where are you? What
All you hear
this?
you hear a scream. And you tell him, it'll be
number has been
okay.
disconnected.
It would be okay. Don't worry.
So what? I think it's too
Nothing
late
to
to
see
look
here.
for
So
treasure
Thurman
at
looks
this
back
point.
over
Yeah.
the group and says, "Family, Babalu is fucked. Let's get out of here."
Is that a professional opinion?
How are we supposed to find these bad guys without it? Let's get the hell out of here.
God damn it.
Really, it's
right.
really the arcane explanation you're given in this situation is really in depth and appreciated.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
my
very
intelligence
detailed. I don't
is over 20,
understand the
so-
I'm
technical
not quite
aspect.
sure what the condition is of our genie friend. So I'm just gonna walk at a 45-degree angle. That's what I do. That's what I do at airwalk. Walk on out of there. See you later, everybody.
That'll right.
As you bail, you get one. Ron, you've guessed 5, 6, and a 9. What next?
Let's go 3 to honor Tesla.
Oh, 3. Very good. Freezing wind. As you guys are leaving, you get a carnage and a barrage of freezing wind and hail. It assaults all creatures. Creatures in the area take cold damage and bludgeoning damage at a 42 reflex save, since there's no longer a structure to help you guys out.
Yeesh.
I have a
Nice.
cold and bludgeoning resistance.
Nice.
Specifically, just those two.
That's awesome.
Is this considered ambient environmental damage by chance or no?
Ambient.
Read
is
my
a-
read my chat. I don't know
It's a
if
broad understanding of ambient.
because that's what my guy has. Remember?
Yeah, I think that would fit in there.
Okay, so yo,
Shite.
fellowship is something silly, man. Just stay around me. You'll be okay. This environmental damage, man, ain't gonna affect you if you.
Is everybody flying?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know for me. I'm concerned for my friends.
Flying
though.
or airwalking. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, I had a quick question. So Eugenie, is he playing this game sober or is he actually drinking?
No, he's drunk.
Are we talking about like an actuality, or are we talking about the character of Eugene?
Oh, the character, absolutely. Wouldn't your character be drinking right now?
I mean, he's probably in a constant state of some form of inebriation.
So wait, so if he's super drunk, so rules guy and Spencer, he's actually playing drunk. So you probably should add the
Star?
modify his stats, but he's definitely probably playing drunk.
That's true. He does have modifications for being totally drunk.
But I
does, he
mean,
does.
what if he really exceeds himself and does just a good job of doing that?
I know we got the rules for that. I know. We got
There's like
all
a
that.
whole like
Yeah,
layout.
We got a whole list for that.
You don't even know. It was like this entire
Okay,
like.
Nice.
Before you
Yeah.
jumped on, he was wasted, Ron. By the way, just so you know, he was already wasted. We
Oh,
didn't
was
have-
it? Okay, very good. Proud,
He was
proud of you. It's very good.
lit.
Yeah, he literally just woke up from an all-night binger with his.
Oh, I missed. I apologize. Congratulations.
He got in
Character
at
right.
3 a.m. and we got up at 7 a.m.
Like,
so
man, my
he's
head
not
hurts and it sounds like the
sober.
house is falling down.
He is still right in that wave.
What the?
Worst morning after ever.
I mean, bring the word of Buzz to everyone.
Well, do you worship the drunken god as well or no?
Buzz is merely a
Oh.
messenger.
He's a Pharasma.
No. I'm a Pharasman. So
No, he was asking about Buzz. I thought.
listen.
Oh, you're the
Four
I'm sorry, I
ass man.
apologize. You're right.
Real,
Right.
I'm a 4-ass man. No, real men are Pharasman. That's all I gotta say. So
I was just curious about Oric the bastard. I mean, what about him? Will he want to drink?
And his sister Viv.
Well, I'm usually green faith. Sometimes I drift into Gorham a little bit when I'm angry. But I don't really believe in any of that nonsense.
You know what I love about that? He's seen the outer bends of the universe and he still doesn't believe in gods.
I'll drink, but it doesn't seem to affect me like these small people.
well, technically, seeing the outer ends of the universe beyond gods would be like, see, there you go. Do I even need to believe them if I've been to a spot where they don't even technically exist?
Yeah, we've been to places where it doesn't work. Your God doesn't matter.
Wow, that's coming from Pharasma's follower.
But here's the caveat with that. The one that you want to hedge your bets on is the one that kind of controls life and death, is all I'm saying. So, you know, you're not going to wind up out in space when you die. You're going to wind up in front of the lady. So I'm just saying hedge your bets.
Well, we've seen some of the old gods in the first world, and Pharasma doesn't mean much to them, but she seems to be dominating this world that we live in.
Wait, or do they not mean much to Pharasma?
She seems really picky.
She did the great abandonment. They all left them in the first world.
No, she's the one that keeps moving forward, my friend. Look, we'll talk about this later. In the meantime,
Thurman,
yes.
Would you take a drink? Would you just want to be casual and have share some wine with Eugenie?
I did, and I didn't do really well with it.
He cussed out Callistra. Who?
Saren Ray left me and f***ed my friends over, and Pharasma has not been much better when I try to ask her for guidance. So I went to the drunken angel and the drunken passed out adventure that we drag along with us, and they weren't much help either. I'm lost because I don't really have a god.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah. It just occurred to me that our listeners are going to be like, they're having a theological discussion in the middle of a natural disaster on a foreign plane.
What else is there to do?
You see the power of gods, and then you tend to respect it a little bit more.
Is this like foreboding? Like, make sure you guys are settled with your gods before the session ends because we're about to die?
I guess you would say I don't believe in God.
Thurman, it's not really about the gods, it's actually about the moment. So it's the moment is escaping you. So
go back to the original god.
This opportunity to engage.
Saren Ray.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she's
Saren
the
Ray's
fire
actually
god.
flamed out. She's not even here with you. You're in the air elemental plane.
I know.
Where's Saren Ray?
It's a flame tornado.
All I have is my claw, and my claw it keeps me going.
Hey, Ron has a good point. If you can tell us what Saren Ray represents, which elemental plane she would represent.
She represents the elemental plane of fire.
Okay, very good. Very good. Wow.
She has not saved me, and she has not been there for me and my friends.
Well, you did cuss her out. You told her to f*** off.
Well, she can f*** off now.
Well, in defense of Dermot, he's literally told every single person that we've interacted with to fuck off. Yeah. So, I mean, it could just be a greeting at this point that we just don't understand a dwarven tradition somewhere. Maybe they just say fuck off to everybody.
I mean, the way that he told me to fuck off was a little bit different than I think that he's told other people that he hasn't known to fuck off.
Yeah, that's true. That's a little creepy. That's a whole other. On any other day of the week, boys and girls, I'd be really, really interested in this very spirited discussion around religion. However, the walls are literally clumbering around us, and there's a
I'm not sure there are walls left.
Lava.
Yeah.
But come on, we're like Legolas in the Battle of the Five Kings. We can walk on rocks that are falling. It's fine.
Oh no, it was so bad.
Wait, look, we're already two waves past that we're supposed to be our maximum on this one. So let's not hang around for the rest. How about that? Should we keep on going?
Yeah, it's just everything's going crazy.
She's like, everything's going like, yes, yeah.
I don't do this very often. I like to keep my distance, respectful distance from my brother.
The storm kind of passes over the entire palace and leaves it in a reckless abandon, I guess, in like 24 seconds. It just
everything's back to normal? And it's like nice and dandy.
So 4 rounds.
And Buzzon kind of protects you guys because he's got elemental aura or whatever, 20 feet.
A traveler's aura, yeah, we're at 20 feet or yeah.
And there's one to Genie left. Everybody else is dead, including Babaru.
Okay, I searched the castle for treasure.
Oh, it's all been wiped. It's been shattered into like.
No, there's gotta be.
This is relief effort.
It's falling. It's flying down everywhere. And there's one to Genie says, "I made it."
Where is Babalu?
Rocks fall, everybody. No.
Who are you?
I am the one-handed one, the one that will save us. Where is your master? Where is Babalu?
He reaches up. He goes, "Help me! Help me!"
Heal him.
You reach down.
I'll go over and heal him.
You reach down and help him up. He goes, "Just help me up."
Well, bring him back to 0 at least.
Am I detecting magic on him? Am I detecting?
Well, yeah,
he's a genie.
He's a genie.
He reaches up to you and he says, "Help me."
Is he lying? Can I? I want to do a perception check on him.
Everybody else is dead.
I don't know. There's something weird about him. I want to do.
I'll reach out and grab him with my claw and hold him up, just above the ground. Yeah.
You must be the one they talk about, but you have 2 hands.
I have 2 hands.
You have 200% more hands.
Yes, I have 200% more hands.
And then he dies. He dies.
Like, come on, Walrus, heal him.
Walrus healed him.
I can do it before. Oh, you know what, Spencer? He's not dead because at the moment that he would be dying, I automatically, as reaction, because Pharasma guides my hand, I cast Blessing of Life.
Oh, nice. Star.
Or Breath of Life. Sorry, Breath of Life. Your blessing revives a creature at the moment of its death. You prevent the target from dying and restore hit points to the target. Equal to 40. Yeah, 5 stars. Yay.
Spencer, he announced the wrong spell, though. Are you going to allow that in the game? He said you guys blessing a life. Does not exist in the game. Is that a delay?
That's just alcohol abuse.
Who invited him here?
I just tripped over my words.
I'm trying to help the rules guy and Spencer make sure this is very legit.
We are loaded dice rollers.
You're like chaotic neutral. Like you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to fuck it up.
The plane of air is pretty chaotic, so that fits. He's very grateful to you. He says thank you. And he goes, I will have to find a new life someplace, and he leaves.
I'm sorry for the loss of literally everyone you know. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yes, sorry for rolling 100.
So DM, he doesn't know where he doesn't know where the leader is then, right? He just kind of ignores us or ignores that question.
Oh yeah, so some of the floor plan stays there. Yeah, he's so shaken.
So we don't know where we're going.
He doesn't know anything. He's never seen that type of storm before.
Can you use what? Jesus, I've forgotten your name, little man. Oh, Thurman. Yeah. Can you use the astrolabe to find out more specifics? Remember, we used it to focus us here. Can you do it any more fine point?
Thurman takes out the compass and concentrates on it and sees if it points into a different direction than where we are right now.
Right. That's a star. That was a solid play.
Wow, star.
Yeah.
For Kurt or for Tom?
For Kurt, probably.
I'll take a half star.
I somebody. I don't know. Whatever.
Is for Mel. Mel?
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
She doesn't have any stars yet.
Mel wins.
I don't have any stars yet either.
Mel gets a star.
Ron said it. It's Mel.
I'm typing it down.
That's what you guys get for being...
retyping 1 star. Yay.
You know what? There's chivalry and there's just dumb. And that was, you know what?
Mel got a star.
Mel's playing character.
Listen, what's the interlude telling us right now?
Nice. So you guys are left in a ruined palace. And
I got another hour of dragging, guys. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, where are we going, Thurman? Listen, all that we've done since we've been here is either watch genies die by us or something else, or Viv has been sexually harassed. So we have to accomplish a little bit more than that. Where we need to find the one of the 6 that's here. And
isn't there that outside temple?
So the astrolabe didn't tell us anything?
The genie turns around, he says, the 6. Before he's like leaving, and he goes, what about the 6?
6.
Yes. I ask you the same thing. What about
the 6? We're here to kill the 6.
One of the severed 6. You know that name? You're familiar with that terminology? You know, one of them is here on your plane.
I was thinking of the statues they were erecting of me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it. You know, what the hell? That was it really worth the 30 seconds?
Come on.
You got to do for that, Spencer. I don't think so.
Get off the dragon, and I'm going to walk outside.
I attack the DM.
Yeah, right. That was so bad. Ron walked away. Ron left. That was so bad.
I'm gonna go outside and walk outside.
He tells you he knows that you guys were here for a reason, and you know what you're probably looking for is nearby because they've been losing the genies by the buttloads over the centuries.
Well, this didn't help, I'm sure, but point us in the direction of where you're losing your people, because that's probably the problem.
He gives you a map. He says 3 clouds over, 1 cloud up, and then through that cloud in the center of darkness is probably where you'll need to go, and I can't give you safe passage.
Okay. Can you give us anything at all? Do you have anything to give?
Babaru says, good luck. I love Viv. She is a hot half-orc. That's what he says.
We know that.
I got that from Babalu.
That was weird, Orok. Yeah. Weird. Any of us can say it except you.
Thurman cast fly on himself.
I'm the only one that can say it. God damn it. You guys say it, I'll kick your ass.
Family, I'm going to find this last lich and kill it. And he flies out the front door.
Okay, get back onto the dragon.
So hold on, we're flying, I take it at this point, right?
Yeah, you guys are all flying. You've cast your things.
What about you, Jenny? How is you, Jenny, flying?
I'm lifting you, Jenny, up by his back belt. Looks like I'm giving a wedgie, but
it's a fireman's carry.
But yeah, exactly. But it's only so you can swing your weapons and everything. Hey, don't worry, man.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on it.
There you go. No, Mel, it's like the scene from Ghost.
All right, I let out an incredible battle cry as we descend through the clouds and screech into our fate.
No, he said 3 over and 1 up.
I don't care. We're not there yet. I'm just saying. I'm excited about
If
going.
you don't go the right path, you start over again. It's like a maze, like one of those weird mazes.
3 up, 1 over.
The air maze.
Yeah,
And thank you guys for letting me participate. You guys are the #1 podcast in role-playing games.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being #1. No one's better. No one is better.
No one is better. We knew
sir.
that. We started out that way.
I woke up like this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I was paid to say that. I'm saying that because I believe in you guys and the readers.
I paid Ron.
You guys are incredible.
Are you bailing? Is that what you're saying?
Well, read into what you want. I have to leave, but ultimately,
Well, we invite you to stay.
I got some drinking
This
to
is
do.
just a small bit.
You guys really are doing a great job. Really proud of all of you, except my brother Brett and GMacleod and down here like
Those guys are
Thurman and
jerks.
Oric and all that stuff too. But and everyone else, you guys are okay too. So ultimately, you guys are incredible.
Wow.
Believe in yourself. Everyone else does. #1 podcast, role playing games, right now.
Wait, Ron, just so you know, I got to run this before you go. Ready? This is legal.
The following is an audio warning. Do not use power tools while listening. Do not superglue your headphones to your ears. Do not listen in front of minors. Do not place your phone or tablet in the washer. Do not drop in the toilet, swim in the pool, or even dunk in the hot tub. Ask your doctor if Loaded Dice Rollers is right for you. If you're experiencing a boring commute or a lull at home, or even in the yard, perhaps at the gym, or even just hanging out, the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast might be right for you. Side effects of the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast, while uncommon, may include headache, nausea, vomiting, death, dizziness, vaginal ejaculations, dysentery, cardiac arrhythmia, mild heart explosions. While listening, some people experience varicose veins, darkened stool, darkened soul, or vomiting, hemorrhoids, diabetes, virginity, mild discomfort, vampirism, spontaneous dental hydroplosion, high sugar levels, and even more vomiting and wild rashing. If you experience any of these side effects, please talk to your psychologist.
Please talk to your doctor about listening to the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast, and if the Loaded Dice Rollers podcast is right for you.
Yeah, I got most of those side effects,
And if
unfortunately.
it is, to make sure that your doctor is also watching Loaded Dice Rollers. And
First of all, that
subscribing.
explains so much. I feel better about that because now I don't think anything's wrong. That's incredible. That was amazing. You guys are
Out of
awesome.
all the fuckers that are gonna have vaginal
Here's the great thing. I can't wait to listen to you guys in the future on my own podcast and be able to watch it at my own time and consume it my own way. That's excellent. So looking forward to a great dinner. Appreciate all of you.
Good to see you around, bro.
#1
Enjoy that one,
podcast.
See you, brother.
See you guys.
Thanks,
Take care.
Ron.
See you, Ron.
Night, Ron.
Do you think he'll be thinking about vaginal leakage during dinner?
Did you guys hear about that candle that came out that Gwyneth Paltrow created?
Yes,
and
yes.
it's like this is what my
Her
vagina
scent.
smells
Yeah.
like.
What?
Yeah, she has a mass-produced candle, and it's
So they
called
did
"This is
like
what
a
my
swab
vagina
test
smells
or
like."
something.
Wow.
Like, how do we
Okay.
know? I'm afraid
Yeah.
of false
I
advertising.
don't know.
No, it didn't smell bad.
I really would want to smell the real thing to make sure that I know what I'm getting.
I'm
you
assuming
imagine?
You smelled it.
That's crazy. Is there
that's
a
great.
link to that by any
yeah.
Give me
Scratch and
please.
sniff.
Check
Oh,
your
God,
text in
no.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Private chat, Jonathan, real quick.
I like how the first thing that pops up is Gwyneth Paltrow candle.
Oh, God.
Camel toe.
Paltrow's vagina.
Gwyneth
it's a candle
Paltrow's
toe.
vagina candles back in stock.
Candle Toast classic.
And just like that.
Oh, come on. We didn't battle anything.
We kind of battled.
We got your ass kicked by something.
We did. And by the way, guys, I don't think we pointed out the fact that Gwyneth, if we're available for sponsorships right now. So
Yes, we would love to
Create a
sponsor your
candle.
vagina.
we would love to talk about
That
your
smells
vaginal
like-
candle here on Loaded Dice Rollers.
The Loaded Dice Gwyneth candle.
Becomes a
And we're
match.
organic, Simon, so we fit right in with the mantra. Goo. Right?
Anyway.
That's right.
That's her company, Goo.
She wants to make money off of all of us.
Well,
That's
she
all
did
it
name
is.
her
Holy
kid
shit, it's
Apple.
$124.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. It's
Nope.
like a $10 candle that
Right.
they just like
Mass
raised
produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it made of soy?
Well, it's made of something else.
Look at Mel's face. Mel's like, you know what? I could sell for
I was
half
just
of
watching a
this.
YouTube video about it. I thought it was a funny thing that people would be able to participate in, but it's not.
Okay, so remember the thing I was saying earlier about some people having more dollars than cents? This candle is for people who have more dollars than cents.
Will, are you a time traveler? Are you from the 1940s actually, and then you're just like you're stuck in this time period?
What makes it say that?
Yeah, right, really.
But also too, like if it was like Kylie Kardashian, maybe I'd spend $100 to smell her vagina, but not so much.
Wow.
You know, the other one.
Paltrow, yeah, I
Gwyneth Paltrow,
know.
I'm like, you know, you
like I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
When I was talking to Manny about it, he's like, well, one of the female Avengers had that candle and it's their candle. I'm like, is it ScarJo? Is it ScarJo?
Yeah.
Like, no. And I was
Damn
like,
it.
oh.
Yeah,
I can't think of anyone else. It's like a part of the Avenger films. If I wanted to smell a vagina out of everyone that's in the Avengers, it would probably be Scarlett Johansson. So
that's a fair answer.
There you have it.
Well, at least we have a title for this podcast. That's for sure.
Scarlett Johansson smell.
Vagina
the way her
candle?
vagina
it's
smells.
called my vagina.
We'll get so
this
many
is
clicks.
what my vagina smells like. Oh, for sure.
Here we go. Mel, what's the name of it?
This is how Gwyneth Paltrow vagina smells like. See, I can't talk when I'm.
She got nervous.
No pressure.
This is what Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smells like.
Is that really how they market it?
That's the name of the candle?
No, it says it's called. You're gonna use this bit. This is what my vagina smells like.
I'm so
like
happy
Gwyneth
we
Paltrow. did this. Smell her vagina. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, how many people did you have smell your vagina?
Right.
You be able to create a candle that is $130.
Mademoiselle, I have to process the aromas of your vagina.
This is the farthest rant, but
is she sitting on every candle like a day?
No.
That's not the process.
Use some soap and water.
I know. Is she yeasty?
But if you guys did, like, what do you think like the process would be to get your vagina? Or your like semen as a candle?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna defer that to you, Mel. How would you? I don't have a vagina, so I don't know.
That's what I was like, or, you know, your guys's.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, like,
that's
okay,
fair,
so
actually.
Like,
you know
what
maybe
would like? I know everyone has like distinct smell, but it's like, is that like the same smell that you smell, or is that
Right.
the same smell
How
that
would you
think
know?
that
You're like,
other
okay.
people
Right.
smell it?
it's a question of like you're taking the smell when after sexual activity.
We've lost
is that when the smell is?
Or like just normal days? Like they're so like
After working out.
After a small run.
No. Yeah.
This is my vagina after I went to the post office.
Right.
This is what my
Those are the
vagina
candles.
smells like after going to the post office. Yeah.
It's a whole line. Yeah.
Yeah, get a little specific instead of just like a general concept of what
We've lost control of the podcast.
After a swim in the
I
swamp.
need to know when this vagina is smelling. What is happening with this candle? I need to know.
story around it.
Right. Yeah. Give me a good look. Romance
I
me a little bit.
sidetracked you guys real hard, but
Where has this candle been? I want to know.
What a great way to end an episode.
Really?
Yeah, after a 12-hour flight.
Hold on, Spencer. We have after a 12-hour flight.
After a marathon?
Dude, we need to set up an affiliate link because clearly after this episode drops, we're going to sell 100 of these. So
After scuba diving for 6 hours.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
I love after a 12-hour flight.
oh my cheeks.
I would just like to hear one comment on each character. Will, we're going to start with you. What does Jenny have to say?
What does my life become?
Okay, and then Kurt, what does Orok have to say?
Right. Well, now this place is blown up. We're in the clouds and we're talking about a vagina candle. So, we're obviously okay.
That's the metagame. Thurman, what do we got?
Once you defeat a severed six, there's nothing better than smelling a vagina candle from Gwyneth Paltrow. Yes.
Walrus, I'm sorry to have you follow that one up, but what do you got?
No, that's fine. I'm looking forward to to passing through all these clouds.
Can you cure that vagina smell from Gwyneth Paltrow on a candle? Can you cure it?
No, you know what? Sadly, that's completely incurable.
Okay,
There's no magic powerful enough to hail either the seller of a vaginal candle or the purchaser of a vaginal candle. There is no healing magic that powerful in the world. I'm sorry. It doesn't exist.
Viv, you've had a lot to say about this. How do you end it?
This is why you don't let very non-intelligent or start a conversation.
Buzz on. You've had a good time drinking here in this chat.
Oh man, I gotta say, fellowship of something vagina. That's what I love you guys. I love you guys. Take a swig.
Fellowship is something
You're
vagina.
welcome.
I don't think they can miss this next episode, so make sure and tune in next week.
Nope.
We're doing it
We're doing it
live.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at gmmacleods.